I'm bringing to you guys episode 2 of the series that I've started last week, which is titled I Can Relate. Giving you a perspective of where I was at when I started this journey at 330 pounds, the mindset that I had at that weight versus what it took to get to where I'm currently at, 217.4 pounds as of Monday. It looks like we're in a time that people are watching and consuming so much information. It's at the tip of your fingertips, literally, in your phones, in your computers, on your TV, whatever devices that you may have. We literally can see and learn things within seconds. And I feel like I'm a big part of the consuming crowd, where even in my initial struggles of trying to understand why I was holding on to so much fat, I dug into every YouTube channel, because that seems to be my choice of social media, is YouTube. And I found so much info. Now, the problem with that was there was just so much coming out, and still is coming out. There was a lot of conflicting information. There was also a lot of great information. And the problem wasn't so much just over consuming. The problem was literally failing to act. But let's go back to being that heavy. At 330 pounds, you become used to the routines that you have made habits, like your eating, your sleeping schedule is off. Your balance with nutrition is definitely out the window, because everything and anything in sight is going to get eaten, regardless of health, regardless of how it's going to affect you, regardless of, because you're chasing wanting to eat and wanting to have that taste and that instant gratification. Now, in this time of being this big, you have to really experience a lot. And I would say that the same is for anybody on a journey in trying to better themselves, whether it be losing weight, whether it be learning more and understanding more. You have to get a bit uncomfortable at times to understand what's going to work and what's not going to work, because I've been through several different experiences, over 50 different diets, trying and attempting and failing. And now that I'm looking back at all those times that I've tried something, whether it was Herbalife, whether it was carnivore, whether it was vegetarian, vegan, fruitarian, juice dieting, sugar dieting. I even tried Hershey dieting. I explained that in one of my previous videos. But I had the mindset at that, being that heavy, I was looking for something quick. And I wasn't looking for something long-term or sustainable. I mean, in my mind, I probably thought I did, but the reality was I didn't, because it never lasted. I would try and attempt it, and I would lose some weight, but it just wasn't something that I could sustain. And I think that was the biggest problem. Being that heavy is you're looking to just lose this weight, but you're already entrenched and trapped in these crazy habits of eating and all these other things that come with unhealthily eating, like not sleeping. Your routine is off with sleep. You're staying up late, you're scrolling, you're doom scrolling, you're down the rabbit hole, and a ton of other things that led to me being that big. I can relate with anybody that's been overweight or is still overweight and is trying to lose weight, because there is this mindset of like, I want to do better, but at the same time, I'm enjoying where I'm at. And then you get into these diets and you're like, man, I kind of miss the fries. I miss the hamburgers. I miss all of these food menu items that I was not really enjoying. I was just overindulging, and I was gluttonous, and I was selfish, realistically. And it also takes a toll on your wallet, because when you're eating out every day, these things do affect your financials, because you're just always eating, and it's not healthy. Regardless, if you think your order came with the salad, right? Everything else is, you're just overdoing it big time. And something that I feel in this transition and journey that has helped me sustain not only losing 100 pounds, but shooting towards my goal of 180 is sustainability. Like, that is a word that needs to click with you if you're on this journey, because anybody can go on any diet. And I don't care what diet you're on, just as long as you know that it's something that you're enjoying and something that you can sustain. My current diet and nutrition right now hasn't been set up or structured this way from all the other diets that I've tried, because I was going very, very hard in on these other things that I tried. And yes, again, I'm not saying it didn't work, but it wasn't sustainable. And that's the biggest issue. So in this episode, I just want to let anybody know that's been on that roller coaster of different diets. I mean, if you're watching someone's results in front of you and they're telling you like, oh, this is gonna work for you, it may have worked for them. But what I'm telling you is you will need to find something that works specifically for you. For me personally, I couldn't just eat meat all the time. I couldn't just eat vegetables all the time. I couldn't just eat one specific food all the time, as far as the foods that I was being told to eat, right? And that's where things had to adjust and change in my mind. This go around in me losing 100 pounds, my first initial 100 pounds wasn't a strict diet because I had so much fat to lose. Literally, I just prioritized my protein and I downsized on my carbs intake. And that alone, coupled with working out and drinking water, initially started with just push-ups, bare minimum. I can only do 1 to 2. Then I graduated to 20 a day, literally just push-ups, which didn't cost me any money. I didn't need a gym pass. I just walked. And then I started to incorporate weights, obviously, later on. But initially, it was walking 10,000 steps. I could barely do 10,000. I was only doing like 1,000, 2,000 in the beginning. And then I just baby stepped my way up to 10,000 steps. So if you're on the journey, bare minimum of just any physical exercise, walking, bare minimum, but always just trying to do more, eventually doing 20 push-ups a day and 10,000 steps a day helped me with this initial weight loss of 100 pounds. Now, nutrition's huge too, so make sure you're just prioritizing your protein, especially in the beginning, and your water intake, of course, and lowering your carbs. Now, I wasn't even measuring, so that's the beauty of it. But now, on this chapter 2 phase of my journey in shooting towards 180 pounds, currently at 217.4 pounds, and I weigh in every Monday. So tap in every Monday. I'm in, and I'm dropping daily videos to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on. But circling back to the point of the video is, I can relate. I understand like how much info is out there, and what can cause you to not make decisions or be decisive is because you have so many things going on in your mind, thinking, oh, I gotta get this, or I gotta get that, or he told me to get these supplements. The truth is, keep it very simple in the beginning. Now, in this part of the journey, I know that I have not as much fat, so I'm not gonna see as big of weight loss numbers on the scale, but I am seeing different changes, and I'm okay with that. But I have to get more strategic. I have to be more precise. So I've started to weigh my food, and I've have a actually, I love this meal plan that I'm currently on, and I have been maintaining weight loss because I'm keeping my steps and I'm making sure that I'm eating less calories than I burn, which is very helpful. But this is where we're at, guys. If you are on this journey with me and you're following, the beauty of it is I'm giving you guys real-time results. I'm not waiting until I hit this 6-pack abs and then I'm going to start showing you. No, you're going to get to see it. We have 5 more months before the end of 2026. Don't wait till Monday. follow me, because when you see the results at the end of the year from where I was when I started documenting, you will get real-time progress with real-time results. Now, disclaimer, I've never been lean. I've never had abs. I've always been fluffy and fat and obese. So what's under all of this? Who knows? It'll be a surprise to us all once I hit that goal. Now, I don't want people to think that you can hit these results within unrealistic time frames. You have to be real with yourself. I think that's another nugget here that you have to switch in your mind, because before I related in the sense that I wanted a quick fix, or at least something quick and fast, not understanding that weight loss does take time. It took me over years and years to get to 330 pounds. It's unrealistic for anyone to think that you can get there within a couple weeks, a couple months. It's going to take time. My initial weight loss started in November of 100 pounds. That took me better part of 6-7 months. And I'm not setting any time frames for myself moving forward to get to 180, because I know that it will happen over time. Follow along, guys. If you're on this journey, I can relate to you, and I know you can do it. But don't wait until you see the end results. Join along. Let's get it together. Let's go. Catch you guys on the next episode. Continue to follow, like, share, comment, things that you're doing to help you during this journey. Let's engage. Let's learn from each other. Again, I'm not a fitness coach. I'm just a regular dude putting out content to help motivate, inspire, and help uplift your mindset so that you know what you need to do. Because I know it's in you. I know you have the information. Now it's just constantly being reminded that you can do it. I believe in you, and I know what's possible because I'm doing it, and I've done it, and I will do it. Let's get it together, guys. Let's go. Catch you in the next one.